Hi, Nicole. So I'm briefly going to go through this site that we have done here. And this is a very high-end custom suit making. These suits are like $5,000 suits, handmade. They have a small store. They have people contact them because they actually have to custom quote the suits themselves, but they do have a small store in here for little doodads and items, and they have an extensive web page list. If you look at all of the pages that they have in this site, um, this site actually has, and what you'll see is great about the user interface is that it's very intuitive in nature. They have a global design setup. They have pages. The three dots, if you go over the top of them, you can move any of these and nest these in a folder like setting, so you can create on the fly your nested navigation, your drop down navigation pieces. You can move them around. You can also hide certain pieces from the navigation, so you could have landing pages. You could have areas that you only want to link to when they're in a certain part of the store that you don't want shown. You can also anchor certain pieces of pages and add those into the navigation. So any of the design work, I can set all of this stuff up. If you click on the gears show you that you can actually rename the pages, hide the navigation, the pages on certain navigation. So if you don't want to have these pages show up on mobile or tablet, you can hide them and only show them on the desktop. You can also connect in and change the page URL, SEO, put any of your SEO descriptors in, images, that you want shown for social media kind of things. And also up here you have pop-ups. So we can design pop-ups, custom pop-ups, simply by grabbing these grapples. We can change the size of these, as well as we can adjust the design of anything in these columns just by clicking on the little tabs. I'm going to go back to the home page, and I will walk through the side pieces again here. So if you look here as I scroll down, see how it rolls over and you see the text? All you have to do is simply click and highlight, and you can change it however you want. It's very easy to use. If you were to click on something like this is a slider widget, and I'll show you these. Simply by clicking on this, you can add a picture. If I click and look at this part, you can see that there is information in here, and you can simply replace pictures. You can also look at the design, and the design, they have different shapes that you can do. They have different animation transitions that you can do, and it's all based in these dialog boxes. So let's go back up here. If you go to the widgets, these are all the widgets that we have, and the ones in red are the ones they've added lately. They're always adding more widgets. They have everything from Shopify store additions to click to calls to countdown clocks, WhatsApp pieces, Zoom meetings. They have blog widget pieces that you can use and render on different pages. There's lots of things that we can do. They do have, if people already have an Ecwid store outside of the site, you can actually link that existing Ecwid store. So essentially there are people that sometimes want like 3 separate stores. They have one store, they bring in the products that they want, or 3 different websites, and you can actually do that on something like this. But we do have a native Ecwid store built in, and I'll show that to you in a little bit. If you go up here to the top, I just want to show you how this works. So if you were to take this and simply drag in a file, do you see this? So you can insert a row, you can add a new row, which I just did. It'll put text in there. You can change it however you want, and it's simple as going delete, goodbye, and we won't have done anything to mess around with the layout of this piece. Everything is done in rows and columns, and you can get to any of the designs and dialog boxes regarding this piece via the little tabs, and also just highlighting and clicking inside of the actual piece. Every single one of them has a different kind of dialog box. In addition, we also have a very sophisticated content area, so you can put business information in with all your social media stuff, any descriptions, business text that you want to show up, images, collections, etc. Collections are a really neat way that you can pull in a database of information, and you can actually create dynamic populated content, which is really a fascinating way to do things. You can also create folders and manage your images inside of here. The other thing we have are pop-ups. These are automatic for any page. If you set it up, there are rules. You can actually put encouragements for people to buy the book, to have a special holiday event, if you're going to have a special sale, and you can set these up. They're all different ones that you can set up and have rules for how that works. E-commerce, this one has on the basic level, has a 10 product store. On the standard version, if you upgrade to the standard store, that's 100 products, and it runs about $250 a year. That includes hosting and SSL. The nice thing about that one is that you can offer digital goods as well. You can offer, you get a connection to Facebook and Instagram, and you can have that tie directly to your social media, so the store that you build in here can automatically be connected into your social media as well. If you look in here under the catalog, you'll see that they have products in here that they are selling. Some are disabled, some are enabled, and if you simply click on this piece, you'll see the setup. They have the ability to manage inventory. They have the ability to discount price or compare to price. You can add your images. You can add attributes, options. So if you had different colored items or different sized items, you could put them in here. You'd have to upgrade to the 2500 advanced store in order to get this one, which is $450 a year. But still, it's well below what Shopify actually charges. You can sell digital goods in the next one up, and also you have the ability to do related products, and it's really nice. Categories, you're limited in the 1 to 10 just to one category, but if you want up to 100 products, you can have more categories available to you with subcategories. They also have the ability to do gift cards, and you would have to be in that standard store in order to do that. Overview, the Google ads, Facebook ads, discount coupons, automatic discounts, all really, really easy to do. They talk about how you can do that in the marketing area. They also show that you could sell on Facebook. They also offer Instagram and the other pieces. Let's see here. Sell on Instagram, Square, eBay, Amazon, Google Shopping. Payment wise, you can in the 1 to 10 product category for this basic hosting, you can do PayPal, Stripe, Square, FDIS, Payflow Link, and PayPal. And shipping, they've got built-in items for USPS, UPS, FedEx, that you can just simply add it and it'll automatically figure out what the taxes and what the pricing is based on you and your accounts that you have set up. You can customize invoices, etc. And also, as you upgrade, there are more apps that show up that you have, but they have affiliate pieces that you can add in for a small cost. Pinterest, lots of really good things in here that you can take care of. So that is the store, and that is built in to this piece. And if you want to look at the store, I'll just show you right here. Where is it? Went by it. So in here, so the store, this is a widget that you drag in, and when you look at it, the store design, you'll be able to go through and actually check through all the information. Very easy to use. It gives you the option to do different layouts, etc. and you could just go through the the checkout area. So they're showing you what the checkout area looks like. You can customize it, you can space it out, you can do whatever it is that you need to do, and it doesn't break you as far as having to understand how it works. It's very easy. They also have a blog that has a native RSS feed. It has the ability to draft items, publish items. You can drag and drop widgets directly into these areas, so you can embed videos, you can embed forms, you can do lots of really cool things that I have used very successfully for my clients. Also in here, you have the ability to embed favicons. You can do URL redirects, put Google Analytics in. You can do SEO work for the entire site here. You can also back up the site and do that automatically so that nothing gets damaged. So if you make a mistake and you publish something, you go, oh no, that didn't work, let's restore it. You can restore it back so that you can fix what it is. And they also have privacy settings and terms and conditions, payment pieces involved. Across the top here, there are a couple things I want to show you. So if you click on this preview button, you can look at the site just as if you are an end user, and they have desktop, tablet, and mobile friendly all involved here, and they're all interactive. So if I go in and look at this, I can interact with it. If I go out of the editor, I can actually come in here and make a change. I can resize just by going over the grapple. I can add a new section, and they have templated sections in here. So if I click on this, you'll see that there's a list of templated things that you can use, and you can actually modify things on the fly very easily. Let's see what else. Up here, you also have the ability to send preview links to desktop or mobile version. You also have stats. So if you go into the stats area, this will show the people that have come yesterday, a week, a month, how many people have actually shown up in your data. You could see visits, how many people are showing up on the suits pages, where they're landing, what their engagement is, 340 visits, what kind of browsers, etc. So this is on-site information that you can access just to see how you're doing and what it looks like. Also, you can get into the HTML, CSS, simple click, and you can access any of the pages in the site. So you'll end up seeing all of the code. I know you don't want to do that, but I just want to let you know. So sometimes there are things like Infusionsoft and other things like that, CRMs that you can embed and connect into the site as a whole. So this is a pretty well versed overview. It's very dynamic. I helped beta test this tool from the beginning. I do have 52, I believe, 52 clients on this tool, all different kinds of clients, and they are all very happy with the tool and how it works. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and I look forward to working with you, Nicole. Thanks. Bye.